Hello class, and welcome to Module 5. This week we are shifting into a specific exploration of process addictions and diagnosis of addiction, including an opportunity for you to display your clinical impressions of the case you've been working on throughout the class. One of the first steps in diagnosing is to identify the symptoms present and how they are impacting the individual overall. Being able to accurately diagnose clients assures they are referred to the most appropriate level of care, provided additional resources when needed, and in many cases, this is a requirement for insurance to pay for services. With the publication of the DSM-5, some very significant changes were made to the way substance use disorders are viewed. We are no longer separating our categories of abuse and dependence, but rather we look at the use of each substance or addictive behavior on a severity scale. The DSM-5 also brought about the addition of some process addictions, but still leaves very many of them out. In this module, you will have some reading to complete this week on your textbooks, and also a few articles as well as a document on the changes from the DSM-4 TR to the DSM-5. I've added some videos for you to view and many websites that will offer some great resources on process addictions and the diagnosing of clients. You will use the information you gather on specific elements of specific elements of your process addictions as well as diagnosing, and you're going to apply this to your case study for your final project. On the agenda to do this week, you will participate in a discussion on the process addictions that you are reviewing, and you will also be discussing specific symptomology that corresponds with them, the available resources, and you will discuss research that is currently going on in the field. You will also submit a written assignment on diagnosis and levels of severity as described in the DSM-5, and you're going to be using this information and apply it to a diagnosis for the client in your case study that you've been working on. That wraps it up for this week. Keep up the good work both in the discussion forum and on your assignments. You'll be able to see the final project begin to come together, and as each of these pieces are completed and you're piecing them together, your final project will be here and ready for you before you know it. As always, reach out if you have any questions or concerns. Thank you guys and have a great week.